Happy Monday. So today we got 6 blocks for you. Block 1, 3, and 5 are all going to be the exact same. It's everything on the minute, just one time through. So that's push-up, burpees, and squat jumps. Blocks 2, 4, and 6 you're going to want dumbbells for, and those are all going to be 45 seconds. 3 rounds through, with block 6 being 2 rounds through. So talking about these movements, let's look into them. We start with push-ups. We always be on toes or on knees. That goal is to get nice and low. Exhale as we drive it on up. Again, that option, you can always play around with that hand positioning. From there, we have burpees where we start nice and standing tall. Plant those hands, step or kick those legs back for that high plank. Step or kick it forward, and then we can jump it up or give me that calf raise. And then we got squat jumps where we load down into it, explode it up. That option, load into it, give me that calf raise. So like I said, without further ado, that's our first round. 1 minute through of each exercise, starting with those push-ups in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Nice, solid push-ups. Playing with that tempo down. Exhale to drive it up. Again, we're not tucking that chin. We're not popping that head up like a snake. We want to think nice, long spine, core tight. Coming up 30 down, 30 to go. Ooh, looking good, crew. Next up is going to be those burpees here in about 15. And 3, 2, and 1. We got burpees, so again, stand it, hit that plank, squeeze that core, pop it up, reach in for that sky, and repeat for that full minute. Looking good, crew. We got 30 down, 30 to go. Just 15. Then we got those squat jumps for that minute. Crew, we got those squat jumps in 3, 2, 1. Sit down in those hips, slowly up, and repeat. Remember, we want to shove that weight back in those heels. Keep that chest proud so we know we're breathing. We got about 30 down, about 30 to go. Looking good here, crew. Whew. We're coming up on the last 15. Again, trying to launch it as best we can. Crew, we get that break in 3, 2, 1. Catch that breather. So now we get to talk about block number 2. 4 exercises, 45 seconds per exercise, 3 laps. We start with the lateral bear crawl. So what that looks like, shoulders over wrist, hips over those knees. We take it up on the tippy toes, hand opposite foot. 3 steps right, 3 steps left. Keeping that core engaged. Again, that option dead on. Over, back over. As always, you can stay on your knees. 3 steps to the right, 3 steps left with that baby crawl. Second exercise, we've got that right split press. So my right leg is back. I'm going to load the weight over that right shoulder. Exhale as I drive it up. Nice, slow, control it down. Again, trying to sink straight down in those hips. Then we got left side for 45. Again, that option, just get as low as you can. Then we stand it up, and we've got deadlifts for 45, keeping those shoulder blades pinched together. Core is tight. We do not feel this in the low back, rather the butt and back of legs. So crew, let's shake it out. Get ready to take it up. We got lateral bear crawl in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Core is nice and tight. 3 right, 3 left. Think shoulders down back, shoulders over wrist, hips over knees, knees always at 90. Looking good, past the halfway. Looking solid, crew. We got just 3, 2, 1. We're switching to that right split press. So I exhale and drive it straight up. Nice slow control down. Again, I'm loading that right shoulder as I drive it up. Control it down. Option, hand out to the side, on your hip, but never pressing up off that thigh. Looking good here, crew. Drive up and squeeze. Control down. Looking good, crew. We got about 10 seconds, so we switch sides. In 3, 2, 1. Let's switch sides. Again, squeeze those glutes as we go up and back down. Looking solid. We've got deadlifts coming up next. In 3, 2, 1. Hinging at those hips. Feel the butt back and legs. Nay, feeling it in that low back. Remember, it's very little, if any, knee band, because we're more pushing that butt back, exposing that far door. So this is the end of round 1. We got 2 more rounds to go. Exact same exercises and times. In 15, we go back to that lateral bear crawl. In 3, 2, 1, lateral bear crawl. 3 steps right, 3 steps left. And keeping that core tight. Looking solid, already past that halfway mark. We should feel the core and the quads on this one if we're doing it right. We've got that right split press in 3, 2, 1. Right side split press, driving it up. Control it back down for that 45. Hoofda. And fighting that balance as we go. Looking solid. Again, trying to find that plant for that leg so we're not moving too much. Let's switch sides in 3, 2, 1. Switching sides. Drive up. Control down. Looking good here, crew. We got about 15 seconds till those deadlifts. To wrap up round 2 of 3. Here we got deadlifts in 3, 2, 1. Hinge it back. Fill butt back legs. Drive it on up. Again, squeezing at the top. Looking good. 30 seconds. We start that third round. Keeping that body moving. Tension butt back legs. Here we got 15. Crew, let's get into that lateral crawl in 2, 1, 3 right, 3 left, whoops. Trying to keep that opposite hand, opposite foot moving. Looking solid, crew. Coming up to the last 15. We're gonna go into that right split press in 3, 2, 1. Right split press. Drive up, straight down in those hips. Squeezing at that top. Looking good here, crew. Find that balance. Looking good. 15, we swap sides. In 3, 2, 1, swapping sides. Looking good here, crew. Coming up to the 15, and then we go into those deadlifts for that last 45. Let's get ready for those deadlifts in 3, 2, 1. Hinge it back with those hips. Drive up. Again, we want to feel it. Butt, back of legs. Get that stretch. Looking solid. Less than 30 to go. We got just 15. Keep that solid form in that deadlift. Crew, we got that break in 3, 2, 1. Go and shake it on out. We got about 30 seconds to breathe. Then we're gonna take it back into that 1 minute push up, 1 minute burpee, 1 minute squat jump before that nice long break. So we're gonna shake it on out. We got about 15 seconds here. And then we start off with those minutes of push-ups. Blub, 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 blub. Loosen those wrists. Crew, let's get ready. We got 1 minute of push-ups in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1 minute push-ups, just repeating block 1. Core tight, we know this form. Looking good, crew. Coming up 30 down, 30 to go. about 25 seconds, we'll switch it up to those burpees. If you need to hang on to something, just hold up in that plank. Crew, let's get ready for those burpees in 3, 2, 1 minute burpees here. Hit that plank, hop it on up. Looking solid. Whew. Coming up 30 down, 30 to go until those squat jumps. Looking solid, crew. Just 15. Crew, we got squat jumps in 3, 2, 1. Get low, jump it out, and that chest stays proud. Looking solid. Whew. Coming up, 30 down, 30 to go. You want to always squat, calf raise it as needed. Looking solid. Keep those legs and hips working. 15 seconds. Can we get that break in 3, 2, 1. Catch that breather. Whew. So block number 4, 45 seconds per exercise, 3 times through. We start with that bridge fly. So you want those hips sky high, feeling it butt and back of legs. If you're feeling it on those quads, walk those feet away from that body. From here, weights are in the hands. Nice, slow, controlled opening. Squeeze, coming back together. As always, that option, slight bend in that elbow. Drive it up. We flip it over, 45 seconds on the right, 45 on the left. We be in that side plank on the heel or on that bottom knee. We're gonna add that side crunch in up top, squeezing things together. Just make sure shoulder over wrist. We flip it over, 45 on the left side, and then we have inverted climbers. So shoulders over the wrist. We extend those legs nice and long. Drive that knee up to that chest. Right back out. You're gonna try not to let those hips drop. Try and keep them up. The option there, flip it over and give me a mountain climber, or you can stand up and give me high knees. So crew, we know it's coming up. Let's shake it out, grab those weights. We start 45 seconds in that bridge fly. In 3, 2, and 1. Let's take it on up. Again, those hips are sky high. Nice, slow control, open from that chest. Squeeze together. Think like 2 counts down, 1 count up. Again, with that focus on that chest. Looking good, we got about 15 seconds. Crew, let's get ready. We got that right side plank in 3, 2, 1. Right side plank, side crunch. Again, you can be on heel or on knee. Extend out and squeeze. That goal is to lift the obliques away from the ground as we bring that knee and elbow together. Again, try and keep that shoulder over elbow that's on the ground. We switch sides in 15 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Switching sides. Again, lifting it up, drive it together, extend it on out. Looking good, crew. Again, try to keep those hips squeezed forward. Coming up to about 15 to that inverted climber. Crew, let's get ready. We have that inverted climber in 3, 2, 1. Again, shoulders over those wrists. Try and keep those hips up and square as best we can. Knee into that chest. Right back out. Looking good. If you feel like those hips keep sinking on you and you can't lift them up higher, you can always try to bend the knee slightly or flip it over. Give me that mountain climber. Again, find what works for your body. Looking good, we got about 15. Go back to that bridge fly. In 3, 2, and 1. Back into that bridge fly. Hips are high. Control that opening. Squeeze together. It's gonna be round 2 out of 3. You're looking good here, crew. Find your tempo. We got just 15 to that right side plank side crunch. In 3, 2, 1. Right side plank, side crunch. 45 seconds here. Getting that knee or that heel. Keeping shoulder over the elbow on the ground. Looking solid. $15. Let's switch sides in 3, 2, and 1. Take it up, squeeze it, extend it. If you need to go down onto that knee, because the mat's sliding away from you, you can always do what you need. Oh, that was worse. Just need on my knee. Looking solid. We got those inverted climbers in 15. Crew, we got inverted climbers in 3, 2, 1. Lift off. Drive that knee up. Control it down. And try to keep those hips as high as we can. Looking good here, crew. 30 seconds so we start the third and final round. And try and keep those hips up. Shoulders back in 15. And crew, we take it down. Bridge fly in 3, 2, 1. Grab up. Control it down. Open it up and squeeze. Looking good, crew. And this is that last round. 15 seconds till that side plank side crunch. In 3, 2, 1, side plank side crunch. Again, knee or that heel, extend it out, squeeze it together. Looking solid, crew. We got 15 till we switch sides. In 3, 2, 1, switching sides. Taking it up, lifting those hips, poofed up. Again, bring elbow and knee together, extend it on out. Looking solid, crew. In about 15, we're going to go into that inverted plank climber. Crew, let's flip it over. Inverted plank climbers in 3, 2, 1. Hips as high as we can get them. Drive that knee up and back out. As always, mountain climber is an option here. We got about 30 seconds to go. Nice tight core. Squeeze those hips. Just 15. Crew, we get that break in 3, 2, and 1. Shake it on loose. So we got 30 seconds of rest here. Then we're gonna repeat round 1. 1 minute of push-ups, 1 minute burpees, 1 minute squat jumps. Crew, last time we're doing that round. So let's shake it on out. Relax those wrists if we need them. We got 15 seconds, so we take it up. Again, everything on the minute. Just one final time through, starting with those push-ups, then burpees, then squat jacks, jumps. Let's get ready for push-ups in 3, 2, 1, and push-ups. In the last minute here, focusing on that form as best we can. As always, knees are an option. Looking solid, 30 seconds. Last 15. Group. We those burpees in 3, 2, 1 minute of burpees. Hitting that plank, taking on up. We're looking good, crew. Keeping that body moving. We got just 35 seconds until those squat jumps. We're looking solid, crew. Keeping it moving. We got squat jumps coming up next. And 3, 2, 1. Squat down, slowly up. As always, that option, squat, calf raise as needed. Looking solid, crew. We got about 35 seconds working in those quads. Whew. Looking solid, crew. Hang it here. Last 15. Crew, you get that break. In 3, 2, 1, catch that breath. Final round, 45 seconds per exercise, only 2 laps. This one's intended to get the heart rate up. So, we got tuck jumps, where you sit in those hips a little bit, and then explode those knees up, and you keep doing that for 45. Or take the jump out, give me some alternating high knees. That can look more like a run, or intentionally drive that knee up. That takes us to speed skaters. Step or hop it side to side. We sit back into that hip, get low as we go. Then we grab those weights for that skier swing. We're gonna aggressively deadlift it. So we hinge it back. As we hinge back, the weights go back. Snap it up, snap it up. We're gonna feel the butt, back, and legs. Snap, squeeze everything so you're standing tall. You are not hyperextending. And that takes us to ground to press. Sit down in that squat nice and low. Explode it up overhead. Nice low, control down. Again, that option, just give me that curl up top. Let's shake it out. 45 seconds per exercise. 2 rounds through. Starting with that tongue jump in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Tuck jump. Get it low. Drive it on up. Looking solid, crew. Again, if those quads are much for you, just give me those high knee drives. Looking solid. We got just 15 to those speed skaters. Crew, let's get ready. Speed skaters in 2, 1. Step or hop it. Get low in those hips. Side to side. Looking good. We got just 15 seconds to go. Then we're going to those skier swings. Crew, we got skier swings in 3, 2, 1. Hinge it back, snap it forward. And squeeze and hinge. Locking those shoulders down back as we go. Looking solid here, crew. We got ground to press in 15. Let's get ready in 3, 2, 1. Ground. Explode it up for that press. Control down. Yes, crew. We got one more lap through. Then we're done for that Monday. We're looking good. We got about 15 till we take up to those tuck jumps. And 3, 2, 1. Here we go, tuck jumps. Get it low, drive it up. As we go for those 45 seconds. Whew. Getting that option. Give me those high knees. Looking good, crew. Past that halfway mark, we got just 15. Whew. Crew, we got 3, 2, 1. Speed skaters, 45. You can get low in those hips as we go. Whew. Looking solid, keeping that body moving. Come up to 15, to those skier swings. Crew, let's get it in 3, 2, 1. Skier swings, hinge back, snap it up. Looking solid and locking those shoulders back as we swing it with those hips. Hips. We got just 15. Then we got that ground to press. And 3, 2, and 1. Sit down, drive it up, control down. Looking solid, crew. We're in our last 30. Let's get what we got. Just 15. Keeping it here. Crew, we got just 3, 2, 1. Catch that breather, shake it out. Here's good news. We're done for